so we'd like to hear from Mr. Liberty Oseni, of course, our regular guest and listener, on his own part, on his own contributions in this particular discussion as regards this matter. I said that I would like you also to say or add your voice to this discussion regarding the manner in which the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature play their role, or haven't played their role, on a larger part in what is currently happening in our nation today, but notably the declaration of state of emergency and every other matter in Rivers State.
One who had expected that the National Assembly would have stood to tell the president, where you cannot remove elected officials. What we see is that whatever the executive does, the National Assembly ratifies it. The situation we found ourselves in Nigeria, it is a dicey and terrible situation. And what this tells us, there is really nothing so significantly different between the behavior of the current political elite and the military. And this also happens in the state. If you go to state, the State House of Assembly is practically in the pocket of the governor. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is no law that allows or gives President Tinubu the capacity or the power or the prerogative or the authority to remove or to suspend elected officials, elected governor. But he did it. He did it. Bishop, let me conclude. Let me conclude by saying, my fear is, with this kind of submissive lawmakers, if Tinubu decides to push for third tenure as Obasanjo did, my fear is that he may likely have his way with this kind of submissive lawmaker. And at that point in time, we may likely go into more problem. It's a prediction anyway. I may not be right.
Oh, before you go, Mr. Liberty, I want to ask one question in less than 1 minute, sir, so that you can just answer.
Okay.
Now, are we saying that the independence of the three arms of government, of course, I know they have to function independently of themselves, but they have to work together. Are we saying that for example, the legislature, National Assembly, are we saying that even in their loyalty, or are we saying that there should be a level to their loyalty to the executive? I don't know, I'm going to coin the question for you to understand. Now, what I'm saying is that, okay, for example now, are we saying that the legislature should not be loyal to the president as per the discharge of their duties?
What happens in Nigeria is that the lawmakers do not understand when to draw the line between party politics and governance. Until they understand to draw this line, they are likely going to engineer the fusion of power. And that what that means for all of us is that if the president knows that whatever he wants, he gets from the legislature, nothing positive is going to happen. If the president knows that he has the capacity to influence the judiciary, you are not likely to get justice. This is what we are saying. It has nothing to do with loyalty. You can't be discussing loyalty in the state affair. It's not done. Bishop, are you aware? Are you aware? The practice we are seeing in Nigeria today, it does appear as the minister who are the appointees of the president are becoming more independent than the lawmaker. What is going on? What's really going on? What's going on? You cannot be doing this. Because if we do not do the right thing, when are we going to engineer discussion that we need, so the needed development we need in Nigeria, a rudimentary state like Nigeria? If all what the lawmakers are doing is to satisfy the yearning and aspiration of the president, to make the president happy at the expense of the larger population of Nigeria, what are we doing? What then are we doing? Why do we call it democracy then? Why? Do you understand?
Thank you so much, Mr. Liberty. I sincerely appreciate you. I wish we had enough time for you to just continue to speak on this matter. I really appreciate you, sir.